Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I welcome you to another enlightening episode of this program, Islam is Beautiful. A program that's designed to let you appreciate yourselves as Muslims and add value to you as an individual. My name is Salma Aditutu Lawal. Thank you for joining us.
Fortunate is he. Fortunate.
This program is sponsored in memory of Ajiya Fauziya Kende Lola Ali. May Allah grant her Al-Jannah Firdaus. Ameen.
His thoughts of Allah and Judgment Day.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Today on the program we shall be discussing Laylatul Qadr, Night of Majesty. And to do this chit-chatting with me, I have Sister Mansoura.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sister Sakina.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And Sister Mistura.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Most of us know that we are approaching the last 10 days of Ramadan, and we need to know some of the things that we are expected to do as Muslims. Now, when we say Night of Majesty, Laylatul Qadr, what are we talking about?
So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We glorify Almighty Allah and we thank Him for making us Muslims.
Alhamdulillah.
There is a special night in a whole year, and that night is in the month of Ramadan. And the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam made us know that that night falls among the last 10 nights, of the month of Ramadan. It's an odd night among those nights. And Almighty Allah told us in Quran chapter 2, verse 286 that is the night when the Holy Quran was revealed. And Almighty Allah now dedicated the whole chapter to this night. Quran chapter 97. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatul qadr wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. Laylatul qadri khairun min alfi shahr. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the merciful. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatul qadr. Surely it is revealed in the night of majesty. And what is revealed? The Holy Quran. Wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. And what will make you know what this night is, what the night of majesty is? Laylatul qadri khairun min alfi shahr. That the night of majesty is greater than 1,000 months.
MashaAllah.
Tanazzalul malaikatu wa ruhu fiha. That the angels descend. And Salamun hiya hatta matulai al-fajr. They wish us peace. And all they keep saying is peace, peace, till Fajr comes, till Fajr time. So Almighty Allah places so much significance on this night, because it was reported that the Holy Prophet said, whatever prayer is said during the night of majesty, that Allah is going to answer the prayers. And they said it is the same night that even if you have a destiny that has been written, you know, our destinies are written before we were born. That even if you were written, a negative destiny had been written against you, Allah can totally change the destiny on this night. So this night is of a very great significance in Islam, and we pray Almighty Allah makes us be among those that will be able to worship and seek His forgiveness on this night.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Sister Mistura, what do you have to say?
Yeah, Laylatul Qadr, like she said, is one of the greatest nights in Islam. Work done in that single night is like you doing work for 81. You get the reward for work done for like 81 years. So that night is, like it said, the night of power. The angels descend, and anybody that is met reading your Quran, saying your askar, doing an act of ibadah at that point gets the blessings, gets whatever he's asking for. If you are praying at that point in time for something, you get it. If you have a destiny that is supposed to be changed, it is changed. So it's like an opportunity that comes once in a year. Yes. And as Muslims, we know that inshallah we pray we witness this one, but we should all strive. It should be part of it should be part of one of the things we're determined to achieve in this month. That we will be awake, we would search for Laylatul Qadr in the last 10 nights on the odd days, and we should avoid all these celebrating Laylatul Qadr, because one of the disadvantages of it is that it takes our mind away from searching for it. What we mean by searching for it is actually searching for it on the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and 29th. But when your organization or your mosque celebrates Laylatul Qadr on the 23rd, you assume that you've seen it. And
so you just forget about the other
and
days.
nobody is sure of when it is. So let's take this opportunity. Let's strive. Even let's just make up our mind that the last 10 nights. And one of the ways we can actually do that is by doing itikaf. I don't know, it might not be too convenient for women, but at least men should take advantage of it. Go to the mosque, be among the righteous. If you want to sleep, you're tired, you see somebody else praying, that person will pull you up. So it's like you're learning, you're drawing your strength from seeing other people actually striving to see that night.
Mashallah.
To add to what she just said, itikaf is a period that the Holy Prophet recommends that we should observe. If we have the capability during the month of Ramadan, you seclude yourself in the mosque and all you do is askars.
Worship yourself for the
last 10 days, morning and night. Itikaf is not complete if you sleep in the mosque, go out for business in the morning. Itikaf is complete when you have registered yourself into the mosque from the 20th night of Ramadan to see the 21st. You start the 21st fast
in the mosque
till
the 29th or 30th
till Eid. Itikaf becomes complete when you have observed it till Eid. One major distraction we have these days is the use of our phones. When we go to itikaf, you don't take phones. There was no phone during the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, but a lot of times we all know, except we'll be deceiving ourselves, that our phones are distractions to us. Many times when we say we read Quran on our phone, a text message comes in or a WhatsApp message comes in, we get distracted and we tend to just even forget what we are doing. Itikaf is total seclusion for nothing worldly. You forget everything worldly. You switch off yourself from the world. You switch.
And if you do itikaf, well, it is sure that Laylatul Qadr.
Laylatul Qadr. If you do it with total sincerity, you would always see the testimonies of Laylatul Qadr. The Holy Prophet was recorded on a series of occasions. He had experiences of witnessing Laylatul Qadr. Sometimes different people, scholars to have had experiences of that night of majesty where they have strange feelings or something unusual happens in the environment. Sometimes it could be a wake change of the weather. Sometimes it could be a strange sound. It could come in different forms, but it will only be observed by those that dedicate themselves. Those that leave themselves totally to the worship of Almighty Allah are only the people that will be able to experience the night. But if you don't have the opportunity of going to the mosque and you're at home, you're not excluded. Sit on your mat, sit and pray with total dedication. And the Holy Prophet recommended that we say this prayer when his wife Hazrat Aisha asked that when Aisha was asked that what did the Holy Prophet do most during this last 10 days. Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. That, oh Allah, you're the Lord that loves to forgive. You love to forgive. Please forgive me. Cry unto God for forgiveness. As we know, Ramadan is winding up now. We should be in the spirit of total submission. We should be in the spirit of total submissiveness, total humility to Almighty Allah, because this is an opportunity we have. We don't know if this will be the last in our lives, mashallah.
Let us witness many more of it, inshallah. Sister Masura, what do you have to say? If I have taken up the responsibility, it's a responsibility upon me that I should look for the night of majesty, and I'm sure that a certain odd night, I have this feeling that this is the night. What are the things that I'm supposed to do most?
Well, during the night, just like my sister said, we have to endeavor to search for the night in the last 10 days of Ramadan. Some scholars say it's even good to have a prayer list. Have a list of things that you want to request for, so you don't forget anything, don't leave anything out. So we pray to Allah concerning all those things that they are really they're bothering you. Yes, you ask Allah for those things that night with the assurance that Allah is going to answer those prayers. So those are things we should endeavor to do.
Now, there's this thing among Muslims that I think that we can use the month of Ramadan to, remove. When we do this, there's a prayer called istihara. When we do istihara, there's a saying that you should also ask those who know more than you. Now, people have misinterpreted this. They will go to fortune tellers and all of this. Now, in the month of Ramadan, we all know that we are said this month is a life changer. You can use it to change your destiny, and especially the last 10 days of Ramadan. Now, if you have a person around you that is used to this fortune telling thing, that goes to see ulamas and all of those with the intention to be giving something, because some people, they're not comfortable if you tell them go and read the Quran, they will still say no, please just give me something. Just, now how can we help those people around us to know that Night of Majesty is a night that you can consult Allah, like you are going to the ulama, you're consulting Allah and telling him what you want.
Well, one of the ways we can make them know is like we're doing now. We're trying to enlighten them that there's a golden opportunity in the month of Ramadan that is coming very soon, that we should take advantage of it. And then another thing is that if you've identified that kind of person, you can sit that person down, talk to that person, give the person the Quran, let that person read that verse that my sister quoted.
Do you know some people do not know how to read?
Yes, you can. You read it to her and let her know that they are not your words.
It's not just reading the words.
What I'm trying to explain is that let that person understand that you're not the one saying it here. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is telling you that there's a night that the angels come down and say I mean to all the things that you ask for. Because one of the strong points is that when you want something, you have to have faith so that thing will come to pass.
Yeah.
So even if that person is not sleeping during Laylatul Qadr, but he does not believe in it, he just say, let me just stay. One, his or her intention is not right. Then two, he doesn't even believe that anything will happen. You are praying, you are doing it with the conviction that your Lord, it's just like the way we say salat. We don't see Allah, we don't even know him. But we still pray with that faith that there's somebody up there looking at us. It's the same faith you have to carry to believe that there's a life-changing opportunity coming up in the month of Ramadan that you have to take advantage of.
Then another thing is that one has to be conscious of the fact that shirk is everywhere.
Yes.
You have to be very careful about
careful.
shirk. Because that's what I really emphasize to people I know around me. You have to be very careful. There are also people around that call themselves Afars and all that. They're just deceiving people and they're leading them astray. Allah has told us in the Quran that is the single thing that He's never going to forgive. He's never going to forgive it. So why don't you sit back in your houses and pray to God yourself? Why don't you take opportunity of that night? Why should you be consulting anybody around? Why don't you prefer your own intention? Why don't you engage in much good deeds that will make Allah to want to answer your prayers?
Yes.
Do things yourself. You should be careful of shit. That's why people will do so many things. They will pray Salah, they will fast, they will do zakah. Nobody will be doing shirk. And that's what Allah will not forgive. So all the other things are gone. They are done in vain. So one has to be very careful because it really makes
yes. To add
when you
more,
just waste your efforts.
to add more is the person you're consulting. You don't know what accord he has with God.
Definitely.
That's the sad part of everything.
Definitely.
You don't know what he does in the corners of his room. You know you are yourself, and you know your relationship. Establish a good relationship with your God and talk to God. God has not placed acceptance of prayers into anybody's mouth. We are all equal in the sight of Almighty Allah. Make yourself a better person. Make yourself a better Muslim, so that Allah will love the odor that comes out of your mouth. When you pray to Allah, Allah answers your prayers because you have established a good relationship with Him. And how do you do this? Obey His instructions. Worship Him and be good. Simple.
Mashallah, may Allah make it easy for us. Now, before we move to our reader book segments, let us see a part of what some people also do wrongly, and it is that gathering people together, like we said, that okay, this is what our society wants to do regarding this night. Some people brainwash these people to believe that on that night, since Allah will descend and angels will descend, you will see a sign. Must you always see a sign on during the night of Majesty?
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said there are signs you will see, like the morning after Laylatul Qadr will be cloudy. You definitely know it will be
A different weather, an
unusual weather. So it will be different from the normal weather that was that was prevalent before. So it's a sign.
Sister Salma, gathering people to the mosque is wrong. It's bid'ah. And the Holy Prophet said that whatever kind of bid'ah you do, you're doing it on your own and it will not be accepted by Almighty Allah. It was not done during the Holy Prophet's time. Sallu kama ra'aytu musalli, that we should worship the way we saw the Holy Prophet worship. The Holy Prophet never gathered people to have a festival of Laylatul Qadr. Neither did he ever gather people to observe congregational tahajjud for Laylatul Qadr. He did it in the corners of his room or during the itikaf in the mosque. That was what we meant. And the Holy Prophet is the best exemplar for mankind. Sallu, worship. the way you have seen the Holy Prophet worship. And if you bring anything different from this, it will not be accepted from you. So that we don't make our 30 days of fasting or 29 days go in vain, we have to be very, very careful.
So
And so
actually
that,
what she said, the tahajjud thing is extended even after Ramadan.
Ramadan, yes.
They do congregational tahajjud.
Which is wrong.
Tahajjud is done in the corners of your room. You
yes.
talk to Allah.
For privacy.
If it's a man, he can do it with his family. That's the maximum.
Yes.
But that they now say there's
now
a
go to
day
the
for you now go to mosque and it's
And I think
bid'ah, like
Islam
she said.
is a relational religion. A religion where you have to relate with Allah. You have
Yourself,
to know,
yes.
have a personal
Individual.
relationship with
Relationship,
Allah.
yes.
Because a lot of times, what I notice from those gatherings, you see, especially the elderly, they can't decipher on their own. Except they go to those people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They can't tell on their own what is Islam.
And
Do you
thank God for
understand?
the generation that is
Yes.
coming. Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
our mothers used to do all those things. But our generation, I believe, we're having a better orientation as to how Tajid should be observed ideally, and how Laylatul Qadr. Because in those days, remember, they give us envelopes, take to this mosque, or, all those things are not, they are bid'ah.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. We take our reading book segment now to let us understand a little more about the topic of discuss. Bismillah.
On this episode of the program, we shall be recommending to you this 475-paged book titled Don't Be Sad, written by Ahid Ibn Abdullah Al-Qarni. Don't Be Sad is an important book for all. It is full of practical advice on how to repel despair and replace it with a pragmatic and ultimately satisfying Islamic outlook on life. It exposes to the modern reader how Islam teaches us to deal with the tests and tribulations of this world. At a time in which the Muslims are beset with trials from every corner and within, comes this heartening book, rooted in the commandments of Allah, the Sunnah, and the excellent guidance and examples of the Muslims that came before us. This book contains verses of the Quran, sayings of the prophets, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and of his companions, as well as of the wise. This book is a culmination of deep and organized thoughts, saying to you, be happy, be at peace, be joyful, hold firmly onto the rope of Allah, and don't be sad. Take this book today, read and add value to your life. Remember, readers are leaders.
Allah hi Allah kiya karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, khamoshi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah kiya karo, dukh na kisi ko diya karo, jo duniya ka malik hai, khamoshi ka liya karo. Allah hi Allah, Allah hi Allah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is the fact that we think you should have for this week. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the question for the week will go thus. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you're welcome back. My sisters, in one sentence, let us tell viewers, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons out there, what Laylatul Qadr can do to them.
For the students, I would just like the students to hold this in their palms, that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, whoever is deprived of any good in the night of power is truly deprived.
Wow.
So if you see yourself in any situation, focus yourself on these last 10 nights and have faith. Believe that these 10 nights, the Laylatul Qadr, the night of majesty, the night of power, is indeed the night of power. It's one of the greatest nights, and Allah can hear whatever pain, whatever trouble, whatever it is. And just in case it doesn't come in the form that you want, know that you've gotten it in a better form. And what else can a Muslim ask for if not for Jannah? The life of this world is temporary. Whatever we ask for in this world is just for the temporary time we live here. If on that night you pray to Allah and you attain Jannah, you've attained goodness.
Allah Akbar. Yes, to the mother that has some problems with her children or with her child, you should always know that it could be a test of your faith, and this Laylatul Qadr, Alhamdulillah, we're going to be alive. It's an opportunity for you to pray to Almighty Allah, because Allah has promised acceptance of prayers. You have a turbulent marriage, you have troubles in whatever form or whatever dimension it comes. Allah, this power of Allah overcomes whatever kind of problem you have. So have strong faith and pray with total dedication. And you should always remember to pray for your neighbors too, because one of the conditions of acceptance of prayer is first to pray for those that you know need help before you now pray for yourself. MashaAllah.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us.
Ameen. And for the wife, well, just like we said earlier, we should endeavor to search for the nights in the last 10 days of Ramadan and pray fervently to Allah concerning our affairs. I believe so much that Allah can rectify our conditions, no matter how bad it is. Then Allah has told us that all prayers will be answered. It might not be answered now, it might be answered in other ways, which we do not understand. So we should always have faith in Allah. There are other things that we have to understand, that there are tests of faith, and Allah tests those He loves. So whatever the test, whatever the challenge we are facing, we should regard them as test of faith from Allah, and Allah is showing us His love and trying to see if we can actually stand in faith with Him and ask Him for what we want. So we should the woman should endeavor to search for the Laylatul Qadr in the last days of Ramadan. We should not be lazy about it. Try to search for it and try to pray to Allah with all your mind, with all your heart, and I believe Allah would answer our prayers.
Inshallah. And to the generality of Muslims, we know that you're not a Muslim until you want for your brother what you want for yourself. So use this last 10 days, use the night of majesty, seek it and use it to ask Allah to make you a better Muslim. Being better is the aim of this year's Ramadan. It should be the aim for every Muslim. Be better than last year, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would answer that prayer only if you do it sincerely. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. We thank you for watching, and we hope that you have gained a lot, and we hope that you internalize and exhibit it in your action towards fellow Muslims and other humans. I say thank you, my sisters. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you abundantly. So for my sisters and I here, we say
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Fortunate is he. Fortunate.
This program is sponsored in memory of Ajia Fauziya Kende Lola Hali. May Allah grant her Al-Jannah Firdaus. Amen.
His thoughts of Allah and Judgment Day.